With the global launch of Black Ops 6 on the horizon here in just a few hours for everyone, your race to prestige may be on. Whether you're on the grind for prestige rewards, you want some bragging rights among your friends to be the first to a highest level, or maybe you're just noticing that past like level 30, things start to slow down quite a bit, doesn't matter. Today I want to touch on the best ways that I've found to rank up in Black Ops 6 thus far in our annual ranking guide. So drop your thoughts as we go along, anything that you would add to this list here. We're all here for the same reason, trying to just improve the efficiency of our playtime. So if you'd like to share any tips, feel free to. As well, drop your thoughts. What do you think of the return of the prestige system? You're going to be grinding it out entirely, getting to 10th prestige and above with master prestige and level 1000, or are you going to maybe stay one certain prestige? Let me know. But if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor and drop a like on it, as well as make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all things Black Ops 6. We're only just getting started here with the content, so I'd love to have you in the community as we chase down 600,000 subscribers. Can't thank you guys enough for the support as of recently, so if you'd like to join the community, I'd love to have you. But for now, let's get into it. So naturally, you want as much XP as possible. Obviously, this is in theory as simple as, oh, just play the game and put the time in. But really, if you want to be efficient with that time, it boils down to accumulating the most XP possible in a certain time that you are playing. Going beyond just simply playing the game and taking into account some variables that you should consciously be trying to compound on top of your regular gaming experience to get the most XP yield possible. So let's take a look at these things that will give you bonus XP that you can do alongside simply playing the game, trying to win your matches, getting as many kills as possible. One of the biggest bonuses that I think you should be consciously going for every single year is challenges. This time within Black Ops 6, there is a plenty number of challenges right up front here with launch that you can go for. Things like camo challenges, the daily challenges, your new career and prestige challenges that are brought back from the Treyarch games of old, where you have this whole collection right up front that you can end up doing, and then a handful of other things. Now, your camo challenges, these will end up awarding you XP as you end up gaining each individual military camo, special camo, and mastery camo. Obviously, the higher ranked in those camos you end up getting, the more XP they're going to afford you once you end up completing them. But they are something that if you especially are right now just trying out every single weapon, trying to rank up and go through the motions here with this, doing your weapon camo challenges for say headshots and when you get to those specials and those masteries really does help you out by just simply consciously trying a couple of new things out, trying to progress new weapons along that, and that XP will be just something that's a nice little added bonus. Honestly, it doesn't take all that long to get a lot of the weapons gold within Black Ops 6 this year. I think within a few hours I already had 4 or so, and you don't even have to rank them up the whole way. Like there are some 40 weapon levels for specific weapons like the XM4 that it takes a long time, but I certainly didn't even get there. I might have been like maybe halfway through the XM4 leveling by the time that I finished gold for it. So you don't need to go the whole way, and it's something you can progress and kind of chip away at relatively quickly. Along with camo challenges and earning XP as you go along, unlocking each of these, another incentive to end up trying and using more weapons than just a couple that you may gravitate towards that you find to be your favorites are the mastery badges here. A brand new sort of mastery system within Black Ops 6 that kind of replaces the weapon mastery challenges that we saw in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 that tasked you with getting kills with certain camos on those weapons that you earned and then giving you like a calling card and XP rewards out of that. Instead, this time, you don't have to have any specific camo on this. It just simply tracks mastery via eliminations for weapons' sake, and then other things like score streaks, field upgrades, equipment, usage, and kills and stuff like that that you can end up getting with that. But along the way, you have the ability to earn bronze, silver, and gold mastery badges, where when you complete an entire category, like you get gold for every single assault rifle, those will also then be upgraded to diamond badges, which then is again another multi-step process of free XP for just simply using other weapons, starting at 1000 for the bronze badge, all the way up to, if you get diamond, it's 10,000 XP as a bonus for unlocking that classification of mastery. Now, the cool thing is that these mastery badges really don't take a whole lot to get. Like I think it's about 500 kills to end up getting gold, which is relatively in line with the average that I've had so far for getting weapons gold. So if you are going for weapon camos, this is something that's truly just an extra free added benefit that you don't have to do anything besides work towards those camos. Some weapons I got gold before I ended up getting that gold badge, but also others perfectly in line. So make sure you're consciously going for those as well. One thing that's often overlooked in Black Ops 6 here when it comes to XP bonuses are Reticle challenges. When you complete these and unlock a new variation for the reticle or optic of what you're using, that's something that gives you XP every single time you end up completing one of these. And the interesting part about that is that this optic weapon progression track for these handful of variations of optics, you don't have to use that specific one you just unlocked. It just will continuously, as you use a certain optic attachment, will progressively give you more and more variations. And as it does, as you get more kills with those optics, it's something that ends up giving you 500 XP each time. So it's free XP there. That's definitely nice if you like to use an optic. So while you might gravitate more so towards 1, 2, 3, maybe like red dots or like low zoom optics, trying out other ones will afford you the ability to earn even more XP that you might not think about really. It's kind of free XP and it's per weapon. So it's something that you're going to be able to do over and over again. Daily challenges are also something that they're not necessarily massive in quantity. You have those 3, but then if you complete all 3, you get that extra added bonus. That's definitely something that is a tremendous help, that it's just simply trying a couple of things out and maybe takes like 5 to 10 minutes depending on the challenges you have afforded to you that day. They will refresh every single day, so you can keep coming back and doing this and getting bonuses along that entire progression track. And if you're really hardcore about it, you can end up doing these in multiplayer as well as zombies, getting a little bit more in terms of what you end up earning. Now, career and prestige challenges, this is where it's really going to come down to trying out a lot of things beyond just the camo challenges as you go along. A lot of these things you might not necessarily even pay attention to. Like, I'll be incredibly honest with you, I did not expect to, in the first couple of hours of playing, complete the entire killer category of calling card challenges. That including the double killer, triple killer, fury killer, bloodthirsty killer, merciless killer, and ruthless killer challenges, to end up then giving me the mastery of completing all of those and getting a much larger bonus sum by completing all that in the entire category. Usually the way that challenges will go here within Black Ops 6, your base challenges here that don't really have any set sort of thresholds before going on to tiers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the challenges, offering more sort of progression through these to allow for more XP earned. They'll usually be about 1,000 to 3,000 XP per challenge, and then if you end up completing the entire set of calling card challenges there, it'll be about 5,000 XP as the bonus for the mastery of all of that. Now, with those tiers, you'll end up getting progressive XP yields along the way, where you can end up getting tier 1 usually affords 1,000 XP, tier 2, 2,000, 3, 3,000, 4, 4,000, and 5 at 5,000 XP. Those ones, if you end up doing those, you of course not only get the extra tiers of bonus XP as you go along, so that eventually you end up getting 15,000 XP for sort of the completion of those 5 tiers of a challenge, but you also then will end up seeing the mastery offering another 10,000 on top of that. So if you like to go for these challenges that are kind of out there, these can greatly help you out with those XP yields. So the next thing that will then end up giving you more XP isn't necessarily something that boils down to specific challenges, but more so something you'll see in game and actually probably not realize helps you out as much as it does. That being medals. Now, the cool part with Black Ops 6 here, the thing that I really love that can be beneficial here to ranking up and consciously going for certain medals, this time around you have the medal showcase that will tell you exactly what each medal in the game will give you in terms of an XP bonus. Some of these noteworthy ones out of the many number of medals that are listed: Frenzy Kill to Kill Chain, Frenzy Kill being 5, Kill Chain being killing 8 enemies within a short period of time. That's something that will then progressively give you more XP. Frenzy giving 300 XP, 6 enemies of a mega kill giving 400 XP, Ultra Kills, which are 7 enemies, 500 XP, and the Kill Chain once again giving 500 XP per medal. Streaks, if you can end up going on higher streaks, really do help out as well, where Relentless, a 20 kill streak, will give you an extra bonus 200 XP at that 20th kill. Brutal will give you 250 XP at that 25th kill. Nuclear will give you 500 XP for that 30th, and then everything above that will give you an extra bonus 100 XP. So doubling the output here on what you get per kill at kills 31 and above. Now, here's the thing. If those high yielding ones aren't necessarily something that you think you'll be able to obtain a lot, one, I'm right there with you. I get those maybe on a really good day. I was playing a lot of hardcore face-off today, so I did end up getting a few kill chains. Streak medals didn't even touch a Relentless or 20 kill streak on the first day here as of compiling all my data. But number two, it's nice that you don't really need them. I mean, medals are earned just about every kill or every objective play. So you do one of those things or maybe combine both for an objective kill or an objective defend, well, you end up earning bonus XP. So anytime you see one of those medals pop up on your screen, just know you're getting a little bonus XP to go along with that. And that's what makes hardcore such a good option. You'll get tons of one-shot, one-kill medals while playing in there, but we'll get to that in a second. The final thing here that will actually give you more XP that you can just simply have active as you play or passively helping you is, well, XP tokens. That's kind of a no-brainer. Double XP tokens are going to take that XP yield and compound it based off of whatever you ended up bringing home after each of those matches. Now, Black Ops 6, it is one of those things that if you jump in and you're like, well, it doesn't seem like I'm ranking up all that much in your first couple of matches, just know that if you have a double XP token active, it will showcase those rewards granted from the doubled effect after the match. So the after action report will accurately reflect what you end up getting, but in game it might seem like you're not really having a double XP effect active. These currently are only available via code redemption for Monster, Little Caesars, if there's anything else regionally that's offering it as well for you through that. So it's something that if you don't have any of those, it might be few and far in between right now. I know there's plenty of people on eBay. If you really care that much, you can end up buying some XP tokens, but soon they will be in battle passes with season 1 and such, as we've seen in the past couple of years. But that's the stuff that will give you more XP as you end up going and playing the game. But let's talk about some gameplay tips. How do you end up min-maxing all of this stuff so you can end up getting the most XP for your playtime? Now, first, the easiest thing is truly just stay until the end of the match. You end up getting an XP bonus that can be sometimes kind of substantial. Otherwise, it's just free stuff. But like, if you're losing and you're like, okay, I just want to queue into the next game, give it a few seconds because, yeah, it's going to suck to see that loss. But if you back out early and it saves you that 30 seconds, it's not like your stats are going to change anyway. It'll still count as a loss or something. So if you're able to, stay until the end of the game. It is truly just the freest XP you can end up getting. Going on Killstreaks really does help. Again, those Killstreak medals will all help with that initial boost for XP. Even down to things like your Bloodthirsties, while they're not as substantial in regards to the XP bonus, there's still something. But upwards of that Nuclear and Unstoppable medal, that's where you end up really starting to see those gains. Min-maxing your class setup is absolutely something that is tremendously helpful as well. Decoys, if you run those, will give you assist, something that of course gives you more score, helps your weapon XP as well, and also your rank XP towards this prestige. Strategists can get you more score out of your gameplay and ultimately help your XP yields even further in the long run. Things like that, things that will benefit you and give you more XP icons that pop up on the screen of like assists or like objective play, things that will give you more benefit in game will often translate to more XP in the long run. Playing objective-based modes is also something that is tremendously helpful and beneficial, and playing the objective in those. So I'm not saying just to say play hardpoint or domination and only go for kills. No, I'm saying like play kill confirmed, go for tags. Kill confirmed, I think, is probably one of the best in regards to min-maxing the time put in for XP. So XP yield per like minute if you want to narrow it down to an average. Go for tags, go for kills, and it's something that will end up giving you a ton of XP in a short window. And because it's almost a TDM in a sense and it's kill oriented, it will be a lot faster than playing a full match of domination or a hard point that could go the distance. So kill confirmed, great option. Patrolling B flags or farming defender or capture kills in domination really does help as well. Hardpoint, that hill progression, staying on the hill. Of course, you will end up getting more XP the longer you stay on that hill, but it also is something that if you end up getting kills or killing players off of it, jumping on that hill and claiming it for your team, that's just all stuff that will compound and help your XP yields. Search historically has always been good for sheer XP, but with no respawns and the potential of much slower matches, in terms of like, again, narrowing it down to like an XP per minute value, it's probably not your best option, but if you can absolutely just go off in a search match, it can help you as well. If you want to just play something that's just quick fire, rapid action, Face Off is still a great option as well. Of course, you do have those modes we just talked about. Kill confirmed, domination, those in a 6v6 format with a much smaller map set. Granted, you might get a little bored because there's only 4 maps at the moment, but you're going to see a ton of action, I guarantee it. So if you end up getting a lot of kills, that can really start to rack up your XP yield as well. And then hardcore is something that I would highly recommend as well, just because coming back to those medals, you're going to see so many of them because there are things like one shot, one kill for a lot of the weapons, probably the majority of weapons. So it is one of those things you're just going to be guaranteed to get more of those medals and bonus XP. But it's just that trade-off of, do I think that I can stay sane enough for hardcore if you're not necessarily used to it? It's definitely a big system shock if you don't ever play hardcore, so just bear that in mind. My recommendations, I think that Kill Confirmed has benefited me greatly. Domination is a great option as well. Again, just if you end up playing the objective, you can min-max that a bit by either controlling the spawns, or if you have a team that you're playing with, it can also end up allowing you to kind of dictate, okay, we're going to double cap, we're going to triple cap, or we're going to let them have some flags so we can elongate the game so we can still keep getting kills, streaks, all that kind of stuff. So when you put all of this together, you play those modes, you min-max your class setups with like decoys again, if you end up going for these mastery badges, trying to do camo challenges, it's all going to come together and speed up the process tremendously, as opposed to just comparably say, hey, let's just jump into a TDM and play with the XM4 for the first couple of days. So making sure that you're encompassing all of these things and trying to hit on everything that the game has to offer, it's going to benefit you more in the long run. So that said, that is where we're going to wrap it up. That's my guide here on getting the most XP for your time within Black Ops 6. So let me know your thoughts down below. Again, is there anything that you would like to add to this list? What prestige are you going for? Any set prestige, or are you going for the level 1000 and master prestige grind? Let me know your thoughts, but if you enjoyed the video, you found it at all insightful, do me a favor and drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Black Ops 6, as we have a ton of stuff here planned for post-launch that, now that we're past the launch point here, it's kind of crazy to think about, but we have a lot on deck you won't want to miss. So love to have you in the community. For now, though, thanks so much for watching. Modest Espresso. I'll see you later. Take care, and peace.